So I think it's very important for people to understand and appreciate that fact because everybody has a worldview. And think of a worldview as glasses that you're wearing, right? So everybody has one, or the lens of your eye. So, and that worldview is so if you think about lens, right? If I'm wearing a pink shaded lens versus a yellow shaded lens versus a blue shaded lens, what I see and the colors I see are different based on the lens I'm wearing. In the same way, different people are shaped by the views that you were just saying, based on their childhood, their experiences, etc., etc. And they bring those worldviews to whatever is in front of them. Every day, when you deal with your children or your spouse or your friend or your colleague or your manager, you bring your worldview along with you. And your worldview combined with the experiences, right? So if you had a trauma, and it could be a light trauma, but you had a lot of experience growing up where people made fun of you as being fat or bulky or whatever. You get older and somebody makes a joke, like it may roll over my shoulder because I didn't have a problem with it, but somebody else who had that experience is struck and impacted by that innocent joke that person made. The person did not intend to hurt the recipient, but they get hurt anyway. This is what it means, right? This is what it means that these experiences and the worldview could be, and by the way, worldview is more broader than experiences. So it's like an atheistic worldview, one where you say there is no God. There is a theistic worldview where there is a God. And then within that, there is the God of the Bible, right? The Jesus who talks about love and compassion and mercy. And if there is another God that somebody believes that is more strict and fearsome and something to fear, your worldview determines how you see things and how you come to your conclusions. So it is the point that we are trying to make here is that be aware of the worldview so you can appreciate and empathize with somebody else's worldview, even when they don't align exactly with your thought process. Also understand that different people have different ways of thinking. There are logical thinkers. There are people who think mostly based on how they feel. Nothing wrong with that, because there are places where your feelings should actually bring forth the outcome that you want versus just having a logical mindset. So be ready to empathize and be ready. We have to have an openness of mind to be proven wrong, that sometimes what I'm seeing is not correct, that have the humility to change, to concede if you have not seen all the facts together. I think humility is very important, to understand that no matter how much you know, you don't know everything. Once you understand that, it kind of gets you to a point where you can start empathizing more, listening more, understanding facts more. And remember, when people give you facts, think they're bubbling up the facts that they consider important. There are other facts that they didn't tell you, not necessarily because they're being deceptive, but they didn't feel that's important. But you talk to another person, the counterfacts come true. And so be aware, be humble, be always on the lookout to understand facts with an open mind and a willingness to change your point of view.